Welcome back to another episode of Budget Rebuilds. We got a new project in today. We're going to work it in with the other bike while we're waiting on parts for it. We bought a little bit different this time. This is a 03 100th anniversary Road King clear title bike. It's not an insurance seller on this one, which is like my number one rule is don't ever buy from a dealer. You only want to buy from insurance companies at the insurance auction. But I broke my rule on it because I got it pretty cheap. Obviously it's missing the bags, missing the seat, missing the battery, missing the front fender, and it looks like it's been sitting for a while. I've already checked the oil on it and it looks clean. I don't see anything going on with it, but it wasn't running drive, so I'm sure it's got some kind of surprise for us. Otherwise the dealer would have sold it themselves. But before we do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and put jumper cables on it and see what it does. Go from there. We're going.
Yeah.
Alright, moment of truth. Fuel pump works, that's good. That definitely has no compression. I don't even have to put a compression tester on there. No. And it's got spark plugs in it. My experience tells me I need to get the cam chest cover off, because usually anything that goes wrong in these twin cams starts with the cam chest. So we'll go ahead and get the exhaust off and get that cover off. Uh-oh. Well, that's loose. So is that one. And the whole exhaust is loose. That's probably why the cover's off of it. Dang, somebody's been in. Oh yeah, look, the bolts are loose. Somebody's already been in this thing. Wonderful. Can only imagine what we're about to find in here. Well, that should be out of the way enough to get the cover off. Is that water? Oh man. That's not good. That's not good at all. Can't tell if that's water or, oh yeah, it's water. Whoa. Well, there's supposed to be a tensioner right here. That thing's too bent to even go up on it. It looks like it got slack and somehow broke the end of the crankshaft off. So, that's not good. That's not good at all. See, it sucks because this is an 03 anniversary bike, so it has that badge cast into the other side of the case, so I kind of want to keep the cases. It's either get a used motor or try to put a crankshaft in this one and rebuild it. It's got low miles on it, so I kind of want to rebuild the motor, but honestly at this point I think I just want to get the motor out of it and get it tore down, see what it's looking like, see how bad it is. So I guess that's going to be first plan of action is start getting it tore down. We'll get the primary off on the other side because all that stuff has to come off in order to get the motor out. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get the motor out and get it on the bench and tore apart and see what all's messed up on it. Alright, usually you're supposed to have a tool that goes in between these two sprockets, but because our crankshaft broke off and that tool won't work, I don't know what else to do. I don't really want to spin it because if the valves haven't hit the piston, I don't want them to do it now either. This chain's already definitely damaged. You can see it's all kinked up and stuff. So it ain't gonna hurt it holding it with this. Ooh. Nope. Oh, it did. It broke it loose. Ha! Sweet. And I'm going to keep all this stuff like it came off. And there should be a spacer back there. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this cam chest cover off, just because I'm curious to see what's back there. Come out of there. There's the spring, and I got the rest of the guide back there, but I can't get to it until this thing comes off. I'm not 100% sure if these old pin or old pump bolts have to come out or not. I'm gonna pull them out anyway. And I'm just making sure these are all the same length as I pull them apart. And the oil smells horrible. This is why you check your tensioners, or the tensioner guides I should say. There we go. Probably should have left those in there, or taken this stuff out first. Oh, that guide was broken too. Oh yeah, it was gone. Somebody just didn't maintain this very well at all. Oh, you can see the plastic and the bearing in there. That's not good. All right. I probably should have pulled off the rocker covers and everything first, but I'm going to go ahead and mark 2 boxes, one for the front cylinder, one for the rear cylinder over there, so I can keep up with everything. And there's the rest of that guide right there. But so far, the cams look good, and where the bearings and stuff were, I don't see anything out of whack there, so those should still be good. And actually the oil pump, it doesn't have any heavy gouging or anything right there, so I think my cam plate's still probably pretty good. We'll just clean it out real good, make sure and get all the plastic pieces out of there. And we'll go ahead and start finishing up getting the rest of the bike apart to get the motor out. First thing we need to do is get the tank drains and get it off of there too. I'll go ahead and get my heat shield off the other side, get that the rear cylinder exhaust off too. I'm now gonna pull out the, well, I'm gonna pull the drain plug out of the primary and let it drain. Then we'll go ahead and pull the primary off, or we'll pull this floorboard off, get the primary off, clutch basket, and why do I always forget what the heck that thing's called? The thing in the front that goes off the crank. Get it off, and then we can pull off our inner primary, and then do our motor mount bolts, and of course get the tank off, and the motor should just fall out. And then we'll get the top end off, see what it looks like from there. And then I'm going to remove this, I think I'm just going to take off the back half of the floorboard and let it sit down. Just give enough room to get the outer primary off. Give us enough room to get it on out of there. I'm going to go ahead and start getting my tank loose and ready to come off over here too. We'll get it drained out. Alright, so I've got the hose clamped on the other side of the tank to keep that end from going everywhere, and it's just going to make a mess. There's no other way around it, but I'm going to put this on this side of the tank and let it drain first. Alright, some of these are long and short. I'm just going to keep them separate. I think all the back side's long. Yeah, and there's the short ones. Alright, we're going to remove this little clip right here. If I can get down in there. I need to get a decent pair is what I need to do. That wasn't too bad that time. And this comes out, this is what operates the clutch. We have a nut back here that's reverse thread, so we tighten it up to take it off, or spin it the other way anyway. Now we can go ahead and get all these locks off of here and take the inner off. I need to go in there and pull off the starter. Almost forgot about that. I don't know if this is the proper way of doing it, but this is what I do. This is how I do it. I haven't had a problem before, so just to keep the gear from spinning. Oh. Damn! He just got mad at me. I guess he doesn't like me. Never seen that before. Pull it all out like that. One piece. Okay. Seems just a little snug. I'm gonna break them loose by hand first. Oh, it's hung up right there. That little sleeve. That's the proper Harley tool for that job. We've kind of run out of time for today. I think this is a good stopping point. On the next episode, we'll go ahead and finish getting the tank off, separate the motor from the engine from the transmission, get our motor mounts off, and at least get it out. Hopefully start getting it broke down and see what's on the inside of it, see how bad all the damage is besides the broken crankshaft, and see if this engine's savable. But we appreciate you watching our videos. Please like, subscribe, and share, and hit that notifications bell down there so you can see when we post our next video. Thank you.